You've become trapped in the simulation. None of this is real.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh?
South Park has never needed fan theories to be insane, but that hasn't stopped people from creating them anyway.
Look at Kenny's lunch. A bologna sandwich and water. Goddamn, your family's poor, dude.
For years, fans have picked apart every death.
President tweeted, North Korea is the butthole of Asia and...
Innocent child!
Every scheme and every bizarre plot twist and turned them into ideas that make the show way darker than what aired on TV.
I made you eat your parents.
And that's what we're ranking today, the top 10 darkest South Park fan theories.
There you are, mister. Just what do you think you're
Hello,
doing?
Dad. It's me, Butters.
I know that. What do you...
This is for all the times I got grounded.
Oh!
Number 10, Butters imagined it all. Butters was the goofy sidekick, the kid who made everything lighter.
What was that?
Over here. Oh, Christ. It's strawberry shortcake.
Please, let me go.
But some fans argue he's not comic relief at all.
Hey, fellas. Where's your lunch, Butters? Oh, it's okay. I'm not hungry anyways.
Dude, did a bully take your lunch money again?
He's the narrator, and everything in South Park is happening inside his head. Look at the episodes centered on him. In Butters' Bottom Bitch, he thinks he's running a successful business, but he's literally pimping out his classmates.
Butters, I really think we should talk. Sure, Cal. Butters, can't you see this is wrong? You've got little boys all over school spending all their lunch money on kisses. Boys shouldn't be paying for kisses. It's wrong.
In Margarine, he fakes his death and hides underground while the boys obsess over a toy.
I can't do it, fellas. I can't go into a girl's slumber party. What if they find out I ain't a girl?
You're gonna be fine. Now, Butters, we don't know exactly what it is that girls do at their slumber parties.
In the death of Eric Cartman, he spends an entire episode convinced Cartman is a ghost only he can see.
Butters, you can see me? Well, sure I can see you. Oh my God, and you can hear me? Well, geez, Eric, why wouldn't I be able to hear you?
Because, Butters, I'm dead.
Each time, his imagination warps reality into something bizarre and disturbing. If you line those up, the theory gets unsettling.
It's the best surprise ever.
Oh, boy!
You ready?
Yeah!
Okay, just open your mouth and close your eyes and get on your knees.
Okay!
South Park stops being social satire and turns into a portrait of a kid trying to attempt to process a world he doesn't understand.
I'm not doing anything for you. You're a traitor.
A traitor?
Yeah, boys and girls are at war, but you go and kiss your little girlfriend's ass. Whatever happened to sticking with your kind?
Sticking to my kind? You guys broke all my stuff!
Sure, the theory has holes. He's not in every story, but that doesn't stop fans from sticking with it. This theory hits because it makes Butters tragic instead of funny.
What names do they call you at school?
I guess they call me a Turnball Boy and a Ball Chin Boy. When I'm walking, they'll say, "Hey, there goes Turnball."
You laughed at his clueless optimism as a kid, but rewatching now, it feels like you're watching a lonely kid's slow breakdown.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, hey, Kenny.
Dude, where have you been? Well, come on, we gotta tell you what happened. I'm sure glad it's over with.
Yeah, but I feel like things are finally back to normal.
Ugh.
Number 9, Kenny is cursed with immortality. As a kid, Kenny's deaths were the highlight. Crushed by a bus, eaten by rats, decapitated, you laughed, shouted the line, and waited for the reset.
Hey, you guys want to go to the toy store after school and get some Spaceman Greg cards?
No, I think I'm through with fads for a while.
Me too. I'm choosing my own toys from now on, because... What the... Gross!
But fan theory says there is no reset. Kenny is cursed with immortality. The show itself leans into it. In the Coon and Friends trilogy, Kenny admits that every time he dies, he wakes up the next morning remembering everything.
Wait, what's your superpower, Mysterion?
I can't die.
Oh, yeah, good one. Mysterion can die, and Iron Maiden is indestructible.
No, Stan, I'm being serious. I really, really can't die.
No one else notices, but he does. Imagine being 9 years old and knowing you'll die thousands of brutal deaths, all while carrying the memories forever. The cruelest part is the indifference around him. His parents barely react. His friends scream once, then move on like nothing happened. Even the audience used to laugh. And as Mysterian, his superpower is he can't die. All but confirming the theory that Kenny isn't comic relief. He's the most tragic character in South Park. The real darkness of this theory is how it flips the dumbest gag of your childhood into something sad.
Lenny, no! Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
You used to laugh at Kenny's deaths, but as an adult, it feels like watching a kid suffer forever while nobody cares.
Dude, bail, bail!
If you're still watching and somehow not emotionally ruined yet, you might want to subscribe. There's more where that came from, and it only gets worse.
Where is it, you filthy Jew?
Where's what?
You know goddamn well what!
Let go of me!
What the hell are you doing, Cartman? I went home to alter the picture of me with Butter's penis in my mouth to look like Kyle, but it was gone!
Number 8. Cartman secretly loves Kyle. When you were younger, Cartman versus Kyle was peak comedy. Cartman scheming, Kyle calling him names, it felt like a perfect rivalry.
Kyle, this is Cartman. He's my sort of friend-ish. Oh, nice to meet you, Cartman. You know, I saw that same jacket you're wearing at Bosco's for $29.95. How much was yours? I'm just wondering if Bosco's is a ripoff.
But some fans argue it's not a rivalry at all. It's Cartman's obsession, maybe even repressed love.
Kyle, I love you, man. You can run all you want. Try to pretend you like girls, but damn it, when we kiss, there's magic!
The evidence shows up everywhere. In Smug Alert, Kyle moves away and Cartman spirals, ranting like his life has no meaning without him.
Hey, everybody, check out the all-new Cartman Land. It's our grand opening. Cartman Land has over 100 fabulous rides, 6 roller coasters, and tons of great surprises.
In Cartman Land, Cartman buys an amusement park just to rub it in Kyle's face. He doesn't celebrate alone, he needs Kyle to see it. And across countless episodes, Cartman saves Kyle at the last second or drags him into his plots when he could have left him out.
What? I asked God to send someone to help me, and you came, Kyle. I love you, man.
No, I beat you!
You totally saved my ass, Kyle. You must really care about me.
It's less hate and more fixation. That's what makes the theory dark. Every insult, every scheme, every I hate you moment plays like Cartman masking feelings he can't admit. Instead of a funny rivalry, it turns into a one-sided obsession.
All right, guys, this is gonna be so easy. All we have to do to make Christian songs is take regular old songs and add Jesus stuff to them.
With Cartman lashing out at the only person he can't stop thinking about. This theory hits because it makes the rivalry you once cheered on feel toxic. You laughed at the smack talk as a teenager, but now it looks like Cartman's obsession is the darkest part of his character.
So now I'd like to quickly introduce your new ruler and master for eternity, Satan.
Now you are all part of my domain.
Number 7. The town is in hell. When you were younger, South Park's disasters were hilarious. Volcanoes, aliens, Man-Bear Pig. Every season, the town got destroyed. But here's the weird part. The next episode, everything's fine. Fans explain it with one theory. The whole town is in hell. The examples are brutal when you line them up.
Kettle One to sponsor the alcohol, and I'm calling it Hell on Earth 2006.
In Hell on Earth 2006, Satan throws a wild Halloween party and demons pour into town like it's no big deal.
Whoa! What is this place?
This is Imagination Land. It's where all the wonderful and goofy things that humans have made up over the years live together.
In Imagination Land, monsters rip through people in graphic detail while kids watch, and yet everything resets afterward. Taken literally, these aren't isolated plots. They're glimpses of punishment, and it fits the rules. Death doesn't matter. Time doesn't move forward. Nobody ever escapes.
I'm not alienating my friends. I know they come first.
I hope for your sake that's true. You've never thrown a party of this magnitude before, Satan.
The chaos loops forever, like the town is stuck in its own circle of damnation. This theory lands because it reframes the disasters you thought were slapstick into eternal punishment.
We go away to the hooky lop, the hooky lop. Everybody loves a hooky.
You laughed at exploding towns as a kid, but rewatching now, it feels like damnation on repeat.
No, I actually have a way to be sure. I'm going to cut off my hand. If he is my future self, then his hand will disappear.
Stanley, you don't need to do that. He is your future self.
But I have to know for sure.
Number 6, Stan's broken mind. As a kid, Stan felt like the normal one, the audience stand-in who rolled his eyes while everyone else went insane. But fans built a darker theory. Stan isn't the sane one at all.
It's not fair that one day you're on top, you're the coolest kid in town, and then the next day you're at the bottom again because everyone has blood coming out of their ass but you, and if I can't menstruate, then by God, I'm not gonna sit around and be the only periodless 8-year-old boy. I'm gonna do something about it!
His mind is broken, and the whole show is his distorted perception of reality. In You're Getting Old, every song turns into static and the world around him literally rots. It's played for laughs, but it feels like depression swallowing him whole. In Raisins, his heartbreak over Wendy doesn't end with jokes, it pushes him into isolation, drinking whiskey with goth kids. And then there's Stanley's Cup, where the tone is stripped of satire and ends in pure hopelessness, as if we're stuck inside Stan's sad head. If that's the case, South Park's chaos isn't random. The aliens, disasters, and monsters are his brain-twisting everyday problems into nightmares. Instead of being the voice of reason, Stan becomes the most tragic character in the series. This theory hits because it flips nostalgia. When you were younger, Stan was the normal kid, but watching now, his episodes feel like the story of someone slipping further into depression.
Black Jackal, karate kick, power force, and bendable neck.
Asshole! Cock!
Number 5, Cartman is a sociopath in training. When you were younger, Cartman's schemes were outrageous but hilarious.
You guys don't laugh. It makes me feel insecure about my illness.
Will you knock it off already?
Kyle, don't you think I wish I could? I'd give anything to be normal like you.
He fed Scott Tenorman chili made from his parents. He locked Butters in a bomb shelter to sneak into Casa Bonita.
Well, it appears that Eric here is responsible for Butters missing because he wanted to go to Casa Bonita.
What?
Eric, the South Park police are already on their way here to have a little talk with you.
It felt like South Park pushing boundaries, but rewatching now, fans see something different. Cartman is a sociopath. Scott Tenorman must die is calculated cruelty, not a joke. Casa Bonita is pure manipulation with zero remorse. Even in smaller plots, he lies compulsively, uses people as tools, and shows no empathy when others suffer.
All right, we should be safe in here. There's dried food and water to last us for weeks.
But what about everyone else? I have to tell my parents so they can come here too.
No, Butters, I can't let you risk it. I'll go up and get the others.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure of anything anymore.
These aren't cartoon antics, they're textbook red flags. What makes it darker is how everyone around him reacts. Teachers, parents, and even his friends wave it off as just Cartman. In reality, it's behavior that would get a real kid institutionalized. The town ignores every warning sign.
Feed you your chili. Do you like it? Do you like it, Scott? I call it Mr. and Mrs. Tenorman chili.
This theory sticks because it turns your favorite Cartman gags into red flags. You once laughed at his over-the-top plans, but now they play like warning signs of a kid with no conscience.
That was a good one.
Number 4, Kenny is the key to the multiverse. As a kid, Kenny dying every week was just slapstick. In one episode, he's blown up. The next, he's back with no explanation. But some fans argue it's the multiverse.
Hey, you're screwing around too much!
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
Every death shifts Kenny into a slightly different timeline. This theory lines up with what we see on screen. South Park constantly resets. The town gets destroyed one week and looks normal the next. Characters die and return with no reason, and the boys never age. Under this theory, Kenny is waking up in another branch of reality every time he dies.
What?
Like last night in the alley. The cult leader stabbed me and I bled all over the place. And you screamed, "Oh my God," and you called him a bastard.
When was that?
All the time. I die all the time.
The Mysterian Rises arc pushes it further. Kenny explains that he remembers every death and knows his curse is real. If he's the only one aware of these jumps, then he's the one thread holding the show's broken universe together. This theory lands because it makes sense of all the weird resets.
I'm an angel keeping watch over the city at night. As violence and darkness take over the streets, I work to rid the city of crime. I'm the symbol this town needs.
No. I am the symbol this town needs.
You laughed at the randomness as a kid, but rewatching now, it feels like Kenny's curse is holding the whole broken universe together.
Is that a computer game?
No, Artard. It's an MMORPG. These are real people I'm playing with, see? I'm a hunter, level 2. I can chat with all these other people. I can even wave to this guy, see?
Number 3, Randy is the real main character. When you first watched South Park, it was all about the boys, Cartman scheming, Stan and Kyle reacting, Kenny dying. But over time, Randy started stealing the spotlight. Fans built a theory around it. South Park isn't about the kids anymore. It's Randy's story. And with apologies to Jesse Jackson, Randy drives the entire plot after blurting out the N-word on national TV. By the Tegrity Farms era, Randy practically takes over the series, reinventing himself as a weed mogul while dragging the whole town into his mess. Even earlier, he latches onto fads, whether it's becoming Lord or obsessing over World of Warcraft. The theory makes sense because Randy isn't comic relief anymore, he's a case study in failed adulthood. Instead of watching kids deal with madness, you're watching a grown man implode while his family and town pay the price. This theory works because it changes Randy from comic relief into the show's focus. You thought he was a sideshow when you were younger, but watching now, it feels like the series quietly became his midlife crisis.
Hey, fellas! You want to know what time I woke up this morning?
What time?
Around 6-7.
6-7.
Number 2, the kids are the four horsemen. When you were a kid, the boys felt like a group of misfits causing mayhem. But one fan theory flips that on its head. They're not misfits. They're the four horsemen of the apocalypse. The roles line up disturbingly well. Cartman is war, spreading conflict everywhere he goes.
Dude, this is fucking crazy!
There's never going to be enough cred for everybody!
Oh my god. No! It's fucking Spencer Holland!
Kyle is famine, always starving Cartman of victory with his morality. Stan is pestilence, infecting everything with his cynicism. And Kenny is death, no explanation needed. Fans point to how every major disaster has the boys at the center. Zombie outbreaks, global warming, and religious wars.
Oh, thank God. Hey, Muhammad. Really sorry about all this, dude. So what the heck are we gonna do now? Muhammad isn't safe here!
The gingers and celebrities all want a piece of him. I don't know where we can go.
Viewed this way, they're not random kids. They're symbols of destruction, dragging the town into apocalypse over and over. This theory stands out because it twists the boys you grew up laughing with into omens of destruction. You thought they were troublemakers as a kid, but now they look like symbols of the apocalypse.
I was watching MTV and this little person was singing a song. I think her name was Pink. But I didn't like the song, and so I yelled, "Hey, get off the TV, you effing midget!"
Number 1, the whole show is a government experiment. South Park has always felt a bit insane, but some fans think there's a reason behind every alien abduction, every man-bear-pig rampage, and every celebrity meltdown. The theory says South Park is one giant government test site. In Canceled, the boys learn Earth itself is just a reality show for aliens, complete with cameras and producers.
Our planet is just a reality TV show?
Well, you don't think the whole universe works the way Earth does, do you? No! One species, one planet. There's a planet of deer, a planet of Asians, and so on. We put them all together on Earth and the whole universe tunes in to watch the fun!
Military bases pop up instantly whenever the town is in crisis. Even the way nobody ages, deaths don't stick, and disasters reset week to week fits the idea of an experiment constantly running simulations.
Oh boy, military action, Ned! Let's kill us some goddamn Australians!
I think we're fighting Canadians.
Canadians, Australians, what's the difference?
That's what makes the theory eerie. It explains the nonsense. Every character is basically a lab rat, their lives bent and broken for someone else's data. And because nobody questions it, the town just keeps spinning in circles. The real darkness of this theory is how it makes South Park feel like a lab test. You laughed at the chaos as a kid, but watching now, it feels like everyone's trapped in a nightmare cycle they'll never escape.
You guys are not gonna believe this! The President of the United States canceled NPR!
Those were the top 10 darkest South Park fan theories. These ideas flip a cartoon you grew up laughing at into something closer to horror. Which one messed you up the most? Drop it in the comments. Now that you've watched the darkest South Park fan theories, make sure to watch the 10 darkest South Park episodes that went too far. Click here to check it out.